This was sent to CornyDriveThru at gmail.com from Carl in Oldham, England. I'm going through the Attitude Era again, and I'm in the late 90s. Did everyone in the crowd have a laser pen? I watched a segment where Undertaker announces the birth of the Ministry. What was supposed to be a dark and brooding moment ended up looking like some backroom 70s disco. How in the name of did the wrestlers deal with this? It never ends. Every guy is a mass of moving red dots. Surely this must have caused some botches. Did the company ever address this problem? Was there a break your fingers in the back if we catch you with a laser pen policy? I hope so. I'm furious.
Well, I've got to admit that I don't know. I seem to recall in the past at some point, didn't they start cracking down on those things? Not just the wrestling companies, but like people in general, shows in general. No laser pens. No, now are they? You don't see a lot of people carrying them around anymore. Did it not become a thing, or did they crack down on possession of those things?
There were a lot of problems from if you shined it in someone's eyes, they had the potential of going blind to.
Yeah.
I want to say there was an issue. I could be completely wrong. It's been a long time since I thought about this. Wasn't there an issue with airliners, with airplanes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember something about that too. And also, at like a political speech or something, it looks like a goddamn one of those high-powered rifle scope sight things. Thankfully, I was in OVW.
Yeah, can you imagine if they had those laser pens in Mid-South or something when you had a lot of heat and all of a sudden there's these red dots everywhere?
Yeah. We had a few red dots, but they were from the fucking sniper rifles. But I was in OVW when a lot of that shit took off. 99, early 2000, 2001, that the era that he's talking about, the Ministry, that was in the early 2000s. So I didn't have to sit there listening to him all cuss about it all the time, but I know that there was consternation, and they at some point put in the opening preamble that the ring announcer used to be the Fink, or whoever ring announcer they were using at the times would go, and no laser pens and no video photography and all the other things that you're not supposed to do there. But yeah, I guess that was just a craze that people went through, that they had those things in their pocket all the time. I've never owned one. I never had one. I don't give a shit. I'll point with my fucking finger if I need to. But yeah, it was not only wrestling, but it was disrupting all show business. I think one of the times I went to Las Vegas, I'm going to say they made an announcement, no laser pens. And that would have been the early 2000s, about that same point in time.
All right.
Everybody's got to be a fucking annoying fuck. That's what the problem is. People just look for ways to be annoying to other people.